So today we're going to do meditation, which is, we've recorded it a few months back, I think, The Conscious Observer. It's a powerful meditation, and I wanted to give you some idea behind it. Okay, so what is meditation? Meditation is when you turn your gaze inwards, you start your journey within the final frontier, right? It is a transforming voyage within. You just go understanding and discovering yourself. And you find those diamonds that were always there in your pocket, but now you sort of find them because you've started this transforming journey within yourself. They were always there, those diamonds, but you didn't even know they existed. Now you start to discover. So the first stop of this journey is usually most meditators, all meditators, actually become very self-aware. They become very keenly aware of their thoughts, their actions, their behaviors. They start to recognize, and hopefully, when we start to become self-aware, we hope that we are not judgmental to ourselves. That's the key, guys. Because when you become self-aware, most of us end up being very harsh and critical as well. And that's where you are kind of moving away from the basics of meditation. You never judge yourself in a critical way because that's stepping away from really discovering your true self. So if you recall the meditation we did, Who Are You? Meditation, you kind of get an idea of your power. And so you diminish your light when you judge yourself harshly. So the idea of becoming self-aware is not to judge yourself in a way that you're not able to heal yourself or progress. Okay, so that's the first stop in this journey of self-discovery, is you become self-aware, right? Then the second stop is you start to really ponder on this question, who am I? Who is this person? Okay? And the more you ponder and the more you meditate, and this meditation is actually a thousands of years old tradition, which will help you really discover and find this answer to who am I question. So when you start to question this who am I, let me tell you about what the wisdom traditions tell us about this I, right? So this I is I as in letter I, not eyes. This letter I is the experiencer, okay? So right now, for example, you're listening to me. You probably are also aware of this house. You're probably thinking of your lunch or dinner. So you're having an experience, okay? So I is that in which all experiences occur. That's the idea in our wisdom tradition. I is the experiencer in which all experiences of life happen. For example, your body, right? You had this body as a child, as a teenager, as an adult, as this person you are now. 10 minutes later, the body will change. So the body is also changing. It's kind of a process. It's an activity. You were young, and then you're an adult, and then we'll get older. And so it's a ceaseless activity. It's transitory, okay? Same way as our mind, it comes with lots of emotions and thoughts which are changing. Same way as this world around us, it's also changing. We move to different places. So everything around us is changing, right? But you still have a sense of continuity, don't you? You still have this sense of continuity, even though you're moving from one experience to the other, when it comes to your body, when it comes to your mind, when it comes to the world around you. So what is this continuity? Who is making you notice or observe this continuity? That is who you are. You are that unchanging, timeless, eternal being that emanated from that universal consciousness itself. So you are unchanging. Things around you are moving, but you are not. So wisdom traditions say that the root cause of our suffering is that we identify with things that are transitory. Okay? We identify with the mind, with the body, and this world. But it's always changing on us. Anytime I feel, okay, now I got it all going together, it shifts. It keeps shifting. And then our cause of our troubles always begins. So meditation, and this meditation specially, will help you sort of recognize in a subtle, nuanced way that no, you are not changing. You are as still. And you will be able to rest in that awareness more often. Because most of the times we identify with our mind and our body. But the idea of this meditation is that try to rest in your consciousness, in your silent awareness, in the silent witness that you are. And this meditation is going to help you guide into that. And most of the traditions tell us to do that. The more we rest into our awareness or in our consciousness, it's very liberating, first of all. It's very transformative, but it's also very liberating because you're able to let go. So when people talk about let go, it's a hard concept. We understand it, but we don't really get it. What is it? Letting go is the ultimate surrender, but letting go means that you stop your identification with all these transitory things around you, with all these processes that are happening to you. So that is the ultimate letting go. So you let life unfold the way it is. And you could say, wait, how could I let life unfold if I have to make some important decisions? Yes, you can make those decisions, but try to center yourself, because most of our decisions come from our small mind, from this mind, which is a record of what I like, what I don't like. That's all. It's a record of what I like. And so it's going to give you those decisions based off of that. But perhaps the higher mind, which is really you, the consciousness, has a better and a deeper and a more efficient idea. But most of the time, we don't give it a chance because we're so in tune with our mind. And so we just listen to this mind and just let go. But if we could just step back, center ourselves, and stop whatever we are thinking of doing, and let's see if the higher mind can come in and give me some of those intuitions. And then you make your decision. So that might be a better decision to make. So basically, the idea is to not be in such a hurry about life all the time. Let life unfold. Just take it easy. That is the letting go. That is the surrender. And so this meditation is going to guide you to kind of understand that concept and to start living this concept. Any questions? None?